Imagine this. You are an Imperial citizen. Life is just okay. And, oh no, a civil war broke out and the Emperor needs your help. What kind of help, you might ask? Maybe as his personal bodyguard or even chef. Perhaps even his royal ball washer. No, you are just an unskilled peasant who only knows how to be stinky and farm cabbage. Your new job title is Imperial Trooper, meaning your job is to stand between the enemy and people that actually matter. Here's a gun and significantly lower life expectancy. Get out there, champ. But hey, at least you have this cool motto. This is the life of an Imperial Trooper, the Empire's most effective meat shield, as in they are so cheap and efficient at stopping bullets, some debate if it's even worth making riot shields. Today, I will be doing a unit review on this unit. I got this bad boy to rank 6, so I can give you a full and in-depth review of this unit. Let's begin. The Trooper has 1 weapon, 2 attacks, a meager array of stats, and is dripped out in the Empire's latest standard issue body armor, which is about as effective at stopping bullets as a furry suit full of semen, meaning it's practically non-existent. Even with all this against him, let's see if we can find limited use. At rank 6, the Trooper boasts 85 health, 31 bravery, 75 defense, 45 dodge, and has a PvP unit value of 14, which is about the same as a submarine. He has 2 attacks. The first is Shoot, which is available from rank 1. It has a range of 2 with direct line of fire and has a 1-round cooldown. At rank 6, this attack does 33 to 39 damage with an offense of 71 and a crit chance of 5%. The second attack, Double Shot, is received at rank 4 in exchange for 10 V-Bucks. It has a range of 2 with direct line of fire, and while having a 1-round cooldown, the Trooper only has 3 ammo, meaning he will have to mag dump the last bullet and reload, meaning it takes closer to 4 turns before you can use this attack again. Other than that, this attack has the potential to do double the damage at the cost of being less accurate with 59 offense. Will these stats allow the Trooper to excel in combat? Probably not, but let's find out. To test the combat potential of the Trooper, I will be taking them around various places across the world map and allow him and his buddies to try and prove that they could punch a hole through a half-inch of drywall if provoked. And what better place to start than the Boar Badlands? Not the random encounter boars that are on diets of steroids and unmanned machine gun turrets. We are talking about the unattended children that roam the land. Trooper number 22 starts off by throwing an infant boar to the ground before curb stomping it out of existence. The other boar tries to retaliate by attacking Trooper number 13. He is then given heart removal surgery by Trooper number 44 and 22. Wow, they did it. Great job, guys. If the Emperor ever needs to stop a preschool from taking over, he knows who to call. Next stop, we will test their ability to oppress poor people by going into their farmland and committing war crimes on innocent cabbage farmers. The farmers rally to defend their fields, but realize they are quickly outmatched when Trooper number 7 instantly dispatches them with a critical hit. The rest of the farmers soon follow as the might of the Imperial Trooper is too overwhelming. Okay, it's been a walk in the park so far. Time to see if they can keep this performance with people who can actually defend themselves. I do this by going to Warlord Gantus's 3 neurodivergent lieutenants. First, Tronk. We arrive at his base and immediately thrust ourselves into the center of it to assert dominance. The local militia challenges us, including 2 buff men riding prehistoric fauna. While this may be intimidating, they are not a match for Trooper supremacy. And after a quick fight, the Troopers have emerged victorious, suffering only minimal casualties. But the cool thing about the Trooper is our doctors can heal them faster than we can mortally wound them due to our own strategic negligence. Anyways, it's time to bully Saren, because he's a loser and no one respects him. Even so, he does employ high-powered sniper rifles, which are good at removing the heads from our troopers. Lucky for us, we do have the numbers, and as far as we can tell, the trooper's head is for cosmetic use only and serves no use as they do not think for themselves. Unlike this lady who thinks too much for herself and is trying to convince everyone the earth is flat and on the back of the great mammoth. This goes against Imperial policy and it is our duty to silence her. We send in the troopers but are starting to notice their first downfall, enemy armor. Or in this case, a funny tinfoil hat on an elephant. But with enough determination, this too falls under the boot of the Imperial trooper. Up until now, this was just a warm-up. It's time to stop fighting godless heathens and step up to a modern-day army that is checking items off the Geneva Convention as if it were going out of style, with fun and intriguing ideas like chemical warfare. Now, I'm sure you're thinking that you can't take on a proper army with just Imperial troopers, and you're right. But we can with 70% troopers and 30% support units. In this battle, the trooper's job is not to attack, but to stand there and tank damage while the other people that actually matter stand back where it's safe and lob high-powered grenades on the enemy. Look at that guy. He just tanked a 120mm shell to the face. Didn't even flinch. Unfortunately, the very next turn, one of the enemies decided it would be funny if he planted a C4 demolition charge meant to reduce skyscrapers to rubble on the torso of our trooper. But pride cometh before the fall, because before you know it, we emerge victorious, and our troopers are already having their missing limbs replaced with the latest cybernetic augmentations. With all this battlefield data, we can see the trooper's best use is to distract the enemy by flailing wildly across the battlefield while screaming their love for the Emperor. Now, does this undying, blind devotion mean that the trooper is good? While the trooper may be quickly surpassed by literally any other unit, they still have a few niche uses. In old battle nations, that was mostly acting as some sort of doorstop during wimp trading, preventing your steroid-infused super soldiers from dominating your fellow guild members so that their inexperienced units can LARP as someone who can actually win a battle. Should you get this unit to rank 6? While this unit is very easy to rank up, as I did it over about 4 bathroom breaks on company time, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe if more units get the spawn on death trait and this is the unit to spawn, it could help win a battle that was teetering on the edge of a loss. But until that time comes, use the experience points and resources on units that you will actually use. Thank you for watching the whole video. Leave a comment telling me if I should do more reviews like this and what I should change.